Hi Scorpio, it's Dodie from Angel Tarot here. If this reading resonates with you and you like a reading, please contact me on ascensionawakenings1gmail.com. This reading is for July. Okay then. I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. Okay, Scorpio, the first card I've got here is the Chess Queen, and it's all about trust and strategizing. So I feel that sometimes you're good at planning, you're good at organising, but try not to manipulate others too much, because I feel that sometimes you don't think of the other person when you organise. You do know the goodness of your heart, but sometimes you don't always think of what they would like. Okay. I feel with you that you're quite you're a little bit insecure, I feel, but you hide that very, very well. But yeah, I feel that at the moment it's about trust. I feel that you've been hurt in your past, and sometimes you may test your partner, if you like, if you're in a relationship, which this reading relates to someone who is, where you test your partner just to see how much they do care, and it's because of your own insecurities, that's why you do it. You're very protective towards your heart, if you like, because you've got your arms folded here around yourself. You're protecting your emotions, basically. But you've got the light in front of you here, and I feel really you need to sort of become more secure as a person and move forward into the light, becoming much more confident within yourself. The next card for you, Scorpio, is called the Spirit Whisperer, and this is about divine guidance, higher knowing. I feel that you look back to the past where you've been through a lot, but you've also become a lot wiser as well. But you've got wisdom to come also, because we're all learning till the day we die, basically. But you've got more wisdom to come, and I feel that you've been an emotional wreck in the past because you're submerged in water here, and you keep looking back, and really you need to look forward. You need to look this way forward, Scorpios, because you're never going to build that trust within the relationship you're in if you keep looking back at what happened in your past. I feel like you were sort of cut down in flight when you were younger in this past relationship, which knocked your confidence for 6 here. And I also feel that you had built your dreams on a past relationship where it was just you and your partner in a bubble here, but that bubble got burst with sad consequences for yourself. But you've come away from that a much stronger person. Okay. The next card we have for you, Scorpio, is the Fire Prince. And I would feel that there must be a fire sign around you here. It could be a friend, it could be family, it could be a neighbour, it could be somebody who you work with who is very, very optimistic, and they give you lots of good advice here, which doesn't always, you don't always take it on board, because I feel that you're quite fiery. You give back what you receive. You know, if anybody says any harsh words to you, you don't ignore it and let it, you don't rise above it, you say harsh words back. And I would say to you, try to rise above it all and just be calm, and just, you know, if it's not constructive criticism, don't take it on board. If it is constructive criticism, take it on board, because I do feel that there's someone around you who's trying, a fire sign, who's giving you some kind of advice relating to a relationship you're in at the minute. And I feel that you need that advice, because of your own insecurity, you need somebody's advice to boost up your confidence, if you like, or to make you see it more clearly, how things really are. Okay, not what you think they are, but how they really are. The next card we have for you, Scorpio, is the Cosmos, creativity and vastness. Now, I feel with you, looking at this card, I feel that you've got your material needs. I don't get any problems there. I don't feel you're wealthy by any means, but I feel you've got everything that you do need but material. But there's something that you're sending out your prayers for very close to your heart, and I feel you would give the world That's like the world. Even though it's the moon, it's like the world. But I feel you would give the world to have this answered, your prayers answered. And for some reason, I see this strand here. I don't know if you can see the strand here, like a strand of DNA linking into the moon, which rules your emotions. It also can link cycles, especially in women, fertile samples, where it's, fertile cycles which relate to the moon. And I feel prayers are being sent out for some reason, and I feel it could be to do with fertility. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I do feel that somebody's listening to you. It's not falling on stony ground. Okay. The next card we have here, Scorpio, is a Diamond Dreamer, which is reversed. And this is all about material wealth and true prosperity. Now, because it's reversed, that tells me that you're not into materialism. You've got what you need and you're quite happy with that. And true prosperity to you is not all about money. And that's what I sense with this card because it's reversed. True prosperity means nothing to you. I feel that I've got a figure here who I feel is your partner. And I'm linking to the head area there with the partner. So I don't know the very intellectual. I just link into head area here. Or they're always thinking all the time, where they live in the mind instead of the physical. They live on the mental plane instead of the physical. But I'm certainly linking into the head area with them. I'm also linking into a holiday that might be cancelled for some reason. Okay. Yes, because it's reversed, I feel that could be cancelled. I feel this partner is I feel goodness there, very much so. The next card, which is also reversed, is called the Phoenix. Resurrection, surrender to change. Now, looking at this card, this other card, where you sometimes you play games to test your partner because of your insecurity. This card is saying that you can come through all this. You can sort all this if you want to. That's reversed, so that's telling me that it takes a lot for you to change. You'll only change when you're ready. You won't change because other people are telling you. You won't take it on board until you're ready, and that is understandable, Scorpio. But I do feel that if, think about it. You're not going to lose anything, but think about it. Okay. It's as if leave it to the universal consciousness, or the angels, if you like, or the cosmos. Leave it to them to answer your prayers, and they will be answered. Okay. Don't try and push for change, because somebody else is trying to help you, but you're ignoring them. This card here is called the Resting Tree, Scorpio, and it's about being patient and still. And I don't feel it's physical, I feel it's your mind, because I'm linking into lots of water here, which is your emotions, and I feel you're quite an emotional person. And I've got you like childlike here on this card, where you curled up like a child is in the room, feeling a little bit sorry for yourself here. It's as if there's something you desperately want, but you're not getting at this moment in time. But this card says to be still and reflect, even meditate within, and ask the angels to help you. Ask the angels to give you your wish. Okay, send your thoughts out into the universe and make your intention very, very strong, and you may get your replies. The next card here, Scorpio, is called the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, and total shift. All the colours on this card are the colours of the rainbow, and it's like you're going to find your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That means your dreams are going to come true here. And I feel you're going to be uplifted into the light here. You're going to be so, so happy. But I feel something's going to happen which is going to you're going to be like it says, shocked. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised and shocked. And it's just lifting you above your emotions, because water rules your emotions, above your emotions. And it's going to make you more sort of, whatever happens, it's also making you more spiritual, because you're putting your prayers out there and you're getting replies. It's going to make you think, what else is there? You know, is it just this world or not? You're going to be really taking heed of what's going on in your life at the moment. But I do feel like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with this card. I'm going to do your these cards, by the way, are by The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reid. And these cards I'm going to use here for the confirmation are Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. Okay, I've already got these out ready, you see, just to save time for me, because I've had a busy week. Okay, perseverance, perfection, and confusion. So you're probably confused with these three, looking at these three cards, but I'll break it down for you. Perseverance is about not giving up on your prayers that you're sending out. Okay. With the red here, I feel you can be very, very angry at times. Okay, and it's as if you've got someone here who means a lot to you that's trying to calm you down here. It's as if they're whispering in your ear, you know, don't rise to the bait, just calm down, just take things easy. Okay, but you will get through it, because you're throwing off your cloak of anger, throwing that away. So eventually you will get through that. This card here is to do with perfection. I feel with this card it's sort of I'm linking into work here with this. And it's as if you're going to be verbal at work, but it's verbal in a good way. You're not frightened to speak your mind where you're working. I also feel with you, to do with the love relationship, that you're not sort of, you don't feel fruitful. I've got 3 lots of fruit here, but one's on the table. It's as if you're saying, well, why have I not got them all? Why am I not holding all the fruits here? What am I not doing right? And you blame yourself over and over again for something that's not going right in your life. Instead of putting yourself through all this anger and struggling, just let it be. Just let the cosmos take over your life and just make it easy for yourself. Leave it in the hands of the angels and stop worrying about things. Okay. This card here is yourself, total confusion in yourself, because very protective toward yourself, arms folded here. Your partner, he finds it hard to get through sometimes. You know, he's confused or she's confused, wondering what's wrong, what's going on here. You know, but I feel you're going to come through this. It's like coming through the mist. You're going to rise above it, because I feel you are quite a complex personality. And you even find yourself quite complex. But I do feel that there's a reason for it through your insecurity. And I feel that you will get through this with the help of a partner, because I feel there's a partner in your life who's your soulmate. You're destined to be together forever. You don't need to do these mind games. You don't need to test them, because they'll always be there for you to give you the support that you need. Okay. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, which I think sometimes you do here. Yes, I just feel it's a good month, July, for you Scorpios. So just sit back and relax, and don't worry about anything. If there's anything you want, just as I said, send it out into the universe and ask for it. Okay. Hopefully I'll be reading again for you in August, Scorpio. And if you like this reading, I would ask that you like or subscribe to my channel. And if you want to contact me, email me at ascensionawakenings1gmail@gmail.com. Bye.